Alrighty. Hit that button. And you wait for this to happen. You wait for the green light. Where's the green light? There's the green light. That tells me I'm connected. So I guess I'm online, baby. And now all I got to do is just wait for somebody to show up. Ain't it a beautiful day? It's a beautiful day down here in South Texas, anyway. There's Showtime. We just showed up on Periscope. We appreciate that very much. Lets me know there's somebody out there. I'm cooking, baby. And there's Stephanie Dean. We're out on the boat, but didn't want to miss you. Got a cold one at hand, baby. Good deal, Stephanie Dean. Say hello to Jay for me if you ain't busy catching fish. Joy Peters is here, and John Heron, our own archaeologist, is here. Appreciate it, buddy. And Dahlia Barrera, thank you, baby, for being here. Anyway, it is indeed. Paula Gibson just jumped in. There's Facebook and YouTube. Adina Michael, Charles Stokel, Ahmad Al Amir. Thank you for coming in, buddy. Randy Peterson. Whoo, pig, buddy. It's kind of hard to pull that one out. And Valerie Sue Sahaki, baby. That is the wife of Leo Sahaki, the Biker Wisdom and Thoughts. Thank you, Valerie, for showing up. Here you got new puppies and stuff, baby. I know you're busy. Flipper Blue, Debbie Bass Santiago Jones. Oh, Oddly Wired, how y'all doing? Donald Devin, I'm sorry. Let's get on with this shit. It is indeed Friday, baby, so y'all know the routine by now. Get the beer off the ice, and this one's nice and cold, baby, and I need it right now. Whew. Here's to it, baby. It's a weekend. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's two. James Blinn, I will indeed have a beer for you. And y'all know the rest of that stuff. Light up that Cavendish or that whatever you have stuffed into your pipe, baby. Spark that shit up and let's get ready for a weekend, baby. I got mail today. But before I tell you about the mail, yesterday I had my truck fixed with the air conditioning. And they found several leaks. Anyway, they said, well, X amount of dollars and we'll fix that for you. Anyway, I said, well, see you later. And I came home, the truck was nice and cold. I was expecting it to be empty this morning, and lo and behold, I had to run into town today to pick up my mail, and the air conditioner was nice and cold. A little while ago, had to go move the truck, air conditioner's nice and cold. Whoo, shit, I think we may have found the solution to that crap. Anyway, I went to the post office and picked up a package from our own Bernadette Pree, who sent some Pree's trees. Let me get I can't get my arm and shit to work with the sun and the light and it's Pree's trees. If you haven't tried it, baby, get a hold of Bernadette Pree because that stuff is amazing on your sore muscles, and believe me, baby, I got some. Claudia Garcia is here. A. Daniels is here. D. Lee, Martha Oliveira, Ty Worker. We appreciate Alina Jars being here. Homer's Reluctant Odyssey. Let me have another sip of that beer. There's no relief from the heat down here, though. Woke up this morning. Travis is having electrical problems out there in his building. So we spent the day disconnecting that circuit and running a new circuit out there. So we're very confident that it's good. But we've been busy all day. Anyway, I'm just getting back in the house, as a matter of fact. Anyway, what's going on this weekend, this Friday? Well, negotiations are still going on the coronavirus bill. The Republicans and Democrats are trying to hammer out who's going to get some more money, meaning you. But lo and behold, again, we have a disagreement. The Democrats agreed to lower their demand by $1 trillion if the Republicans would up their demand by $1 trillion. As Steve Mnuchin said, no. So we are back to square one with no agreement from what I understand. Donnie is threatening some kind of executive action. I don't know what he's going to try to pull out of his butt and try to act like he's some hero or some shit, but I don't think it's going to work. It's going to have to take an agreement in Congress to get this done. And week after week, as Americans suffer, they just run around with bullshit up each other's ass, trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do. They're not in any hurry. The reason they're not in any hurry is because they already got their money. They got their money the first time. Remember the airlines, all the big businesses, the big restaurants, all that shit, they got their money. Now we're dealing with states and citizens, and the Republican Party is in no hurry to help either one. They've already got their big donors and payback going, so what do they give a shit? They don't. Anyway, what's going to go on? Well, I got a kind of hint as to what the new game plan is going to be, thanks to the Attorney General of New York coming out and filing a lawsuit against the National Rifle Association, the NRA, or the National Russian Alliance, that they have been squandering the monies. And remind you, the NRA is a nonprofit. They are supposed to use their money to promote their agenda and not frivolously piss it away, but they did. But Donnie came out on the ramp, I guess it was, he was up in Ohio, I think, when he came out with his little speech where he said that Joe Biden is following the radical left agenda and is going to take away your guns, destroy the Second Amendment, no religion, no anything, hurt the Bible, hurt God. He's against God. He's against guns. He's against energy, our kind of energy. That's what he's, our kind of energy. That's loosely translated means oil and gas. If it's not oil and gas, he doesn't give a shit about your green energy or anything like that, saving the planet or saving money. It's all about oil and gas. And check it on my donkey. It's all about the oil and gas, baby. Down here in Texas it is, and a lot of areas around the nation. Oil and gas is big, but it's also an industry that has a finite resource and that we will eventually move off of anyway. And we could do it a whole lot better now and not kill the planet, but that's besides the point. There's money to be made out of them hills, baby, and until they get every last drop of it out, these suckers, these bloodsuckers aren't going to stop. So that's the kind of energy he's talking about. But the big key there is that he made the attack on two things: guns and God, baby. Those are the two things the Republican Party are based on. Are you shitting me? Guns, God, and glory, baby. That's all there is over on that side. Oh, and whiteness. That's what they sell. That's what the Republican Party has always sold. So Donnie has now come out and attacked that, oh my God, the Democrats are going to come take away your guns, going to take away your Second Amendment, and they're going to destroy God. We're going to destroy religion. We're going to destroy the Bible. There's not going to be anything. It was a rambling piece of shit that he pulled out of his ass. This from a man that's been married 3 times, got 5 kids, messed around with porn stars, stole from charities, committed treason against this. I don't know who he's preaching to. I would really like to address any person of faith that still supports this man. I would challenge your faith in a heartbeat. How can anybody who holds religion close to their heart show anything towards this man? He's playing them like a fiddle. He thinks they're idiots and they're just going to go along. Hell, if they go along with Jerry Falwell Jr. out there standing with his pants undone, holding a glass of wine, it looks like, snuggling up to a woman that ain't his, that shit's just okay nowadays in the days of Donnie Trump. Not according to, what's his name? Republican out of North Carolina, Congressman Mark Waller. He says Jerry Falwell should resign from that because he's got his arm around a woman and his pants is undone. Her pants is undone. This is not a good look. But don't worry, because Jerry Falwell Jr. came out and he said, I'm going to try to be a good boy from now on. Are you shitting me, you sniveling snot? I'm going to try to be a good boy from now on. From now on, what the hell was you before? You're supposed to be the head of the biggest religious university in the country. The alumni there don't like your ass, and this congressman standing up and saying that Jerry Falwell Jr. ought to take a hike. Well, that's the beginning. That's the first start they can do before they turn around and look at the White House and decide that that piece of shit isn't any more religious than the man in the moon. He uses them as a photo op and willing to beat citizens over the head to do it. It's just those things, those two things, baby, are going to... But the gun thing is going to come out big time, baby. The NRA came out and responded, said it's an attack on our Second Amendment rights. Well, what else did you expect them to do? That's what it's going to be. Laura Ingram's coming out on her show, gunning for your rights. The right is going to try. Fox spews bullshit mountain is going to play this for everything they can. We're coming after your Second Amendment. If you want to believe in God, guns, and guts, we better just hold on to Republicans, baby. Vote Trump. Are you shitting me? I think if anybody's going to be the one to make an attempt to take away guns, it would be Trump and his second administration. He ain't nothing trust y'all as shit. Anyway, yeah. He wants them to. He wants the NRA to. Donnie wants the NRA to move to Texas to live a long and beautiful life, a very good and beautiful life. No, Donnie, we don't want their ass here in Texas. We're trying to. There's other organizations. If you're a gun enthusiast, if you own guns, and there are other organizations that are much more reputable than the National Russian Alliance. We know how this is all going to go because we saw the previews of it during the election. When that little woman spy was arrested, I can't remember her name right now, when she was arrested, and the accusations flowing around that there were many congressmen and senators in the GOP that were accepting money from the NRA, and they was wondering where all that money was coming from. And I have a feeling we're going to find out very soon. Anyway, that's going to be the big push between now and trying to rattle up the cages of all those little minions and get them really fired up, wanting to hold on to their Bible because, Joe Biden is going to hurt the Bible, going to hurt God. I don't know how he thinks that shit. How can Joe Biden hurt God? Ain't God all powerful? And God could smite down Joe Biden in a heartbeat. But he ain't. But he hasn't. I'd put my faith. I'm not a religious man. I've told that. But if I was going to pick one out of them two fellas that was believed in their religion, well, Joe Biden's been a practicing Catholic all his life. I've seen him in churches. I've seen him pray. I've seen him do a lot of things. I ain't seen Donnie the dictator anywhere except walking around in front of a church holding it up or going into some church and trying to. I don't even think he's been in a. He may have been in a church. I don't know. If he did, it's a wonder the damn thing didn't catch fire. Anyway, that's about it on that one. Let me see. Yeah, Mark Walfer. Yeah, one other little story I thought was cute. And that's a lawsuit. A federal judge has said, or up in New York, could a lawsuit that can proceed. It's a lawsuit that E. Jean Carroll brought against Donnie for defamation of character. Donnie's been calling her a liar for a long time there, and this lady filed a suit against him, and she wants evidence. And part of that evidence is Donnie's DNA, because it appears like Miss Jean Carroll still has the black Donna Karen, I guess that's the designer. It's a black dress, and she still has it. And lo and behold, they want Donnie's DNA, because Donnie said he never met the woman. Never met her, don't know her, never seen her before in my life. Yeah. Well, now they want a sample of Donnie's DNA, and the judge said, yes, get the DNA to because they want to be able to prove if this man's lying or not when he says she's a liar. And I'm just thinking of shades of Monica Lewinsky coming back with the blue dress. Now we have a black dress, baby. And, yeah, that's about it. So I'm looking forward just to that little side story so I can get a chuckle out of it, if and indeed there's DNA evidence on that dress. Anyway, people, that's about a little black dress, Donnie. That's what Tire Worker says. It's about right. Anyway, that's about all I got. I have been quite busy today. It just seems like this whole week has been ate up with chores and stuff, and I haven't been able to get my head around the whole day yet. Anyway, Tim Torkelson donated $5 to Super Chat and said, GOP, God, guns, gays, golf, greed, gullibility, and that's just the G. No shit, Tim. That's just the G part. We could go through a list with probably every letter in the alphabet. Ooh, Deborah Haynes said, that's gross. Anyway, oh shit. It is Friday. My God, I just received a call from Bob Kincaid on Friday on the Front Porch with Bob Kincaid. Hey, Leo Sahaki. I guess I'm supposed to be on the show. My God, I forgot. Ooh, it's been a day. Anyway, I guess I'll try to jump on there in a little while. I appreciate everybody coming by here. We had a great show last night. It was enjoyable. I had a great talk with Chris Kloss today. I shared a link today on my Facebook timeline. Bear Claus, Chris Kloss's daughter, has started a podcast. It's not political. It's about writing. And I enjoyed it when I listened to her. She's going to start this podcast up. And anybody that has an inkling that they would like to write better or be a creative writer, it's a podcast designed for those people. So if you're, I just talked to Chris a little while ago. I'm hoping to have Bear on the show maybe Sunday, so she could come on and tell us exactly what her podcast is going to be. I would support her totally. Bear is a wonderful young woman who runs a honey store, but now had to close down the honey store, so now she's going into a podcast, and she's a fantastic writer. I believe she has a book. Anyway, might have her on Sunday to introduce her and let her introduce her podcast, and that'll be fun. But yeah, baby, there's a lot of talent in this family, and anytime I get an opportunity to help support anybody else that does this or wants to open up to something, I am all there, baby. There can't be enough voices. I would be happy if every one of us out here had a YouTube channel and just screaming our lungs out. Maybe they'd finally get the hint of what's going on. Anyway, Michael Betts, DT is the most contemptible, despicable, dirty, disrespectful, evil-minded, ignoble, ill, infernal, low, mean, snide, sordid. Oh, Lordy, this goes on for a while. I'll skip vulgar, dishonest, dishonorable, excruciable being in the universe. Yes, he is, Michael. I believe you are right, buddy. He is. John Diddybag, glad to see you out there. John and Pokey, appreciate you being there. Catch any fish there, Stephanie Dane? Enjoy your night, John. Tell the family we said hello. Give Jenny a big hug for me. She just got a new big old sack of ginger snaps, so she's a happy donkey. She's out there whining at me. I'm out there working on a circuit box out there, and she just sitting over there sniffing her lips. Yeah, wants me to turn around and pet her every something. It wants me to pet her all the time. Got a few fish, Stephanie says, so that's great. Any day of fishing is a good day, whether you catch them or not. If it was about catching, they'd call it catching, but it ain't. It's fishing, so you only get to catch a few. Anyway, Michael Wade Hayden, I'm sorry, Master Jedi Goth, Engineer Goth. Veterans often have a Republican mentality. That's why I don't like to associate with them, even when I go to the VA. And I'm a Navy vet, brother. I'm right there with you. There are veterans who are on the Trump side. I believe there's a whole lot more of us, brother, that are on the Democrat side. It is a natural evolution in my book, in my experience, that veterans seem to be the last ones that are ready to send somebody to war. And we can't trust this man in this office. There they are calling again. I guess I'm supposed to be on the air, so I guess wrong mouse. I guess I better get off of here and get prepared. Turn that off, and then call them back and join Bob Kincaid on Friday on the Front Porch. This Navy vet hates Trump. Me too, Michael, brother. I so appreciate every veteran that stands up. There you go. Just Coggins, Navy brat here. There you go, baby. Semper Fortis. Not for self, for country. It's the Navy motto, and I believe it applies to every one of us. Anyway, I guess that's all I got. I guess I better get ready to go on another show. Boy, how did just not enough hours in the day. Friday, so next thing we got is Sunday. We will be here Sunday night for a family meeting. Y'all come by. Appreciate it so much. Y'all being here and being a member of this family. I love the conversation that goes on in here. Replying to Cassie Hicks. Oh, man. Wish I could go fishing with. I love fishing. Me too. Why don't you swing I'm right here on the coast. Swing that boat by over here. Pick me up. Shit, I got my own pole and shit. I'll be right there. Anyway, if there's veterans out there that support this president, you should be ashamed of yourself, BB says. I often think the same way. I don't know how they can, but anywhere in our society, there are going to be those who are led by other motivations, I guess. We can only do the best what we can, but our side has more in it, and eventually the numbers itself will overtake it, and we'll make the corrections that we have to in this country to make it a better place for all of us. Anyway, hey, Daniels, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Deborah Haynes, she says it all. Vote blue for eternity. And, hey, Wade Hayden, he's a shellback, too. And any Navy veteran knows what that. There's a shellback and a pollywog. He's a shellback. Outstanding. I never crossed it on a boat, buddy. Yeah, it's flying up in the air, and we don't do that. Anyway, Virginia Woody, see you soon, John. Have fun fishing. I wish, baby, I have a river in my backyard. I could go do it tomorrow. Anyway, I love y'all. Y'all come back Sunday, and we'll have a great visit. Until then, I guess I better get ready to go on the other show. Oh, wrong mouse. Lord have mercy. Too many mice around here. Too many arrows. Lord have mercy. It's been a day. Actually, it's been quite a week. But thanks to this Blue Dot family, they made it a whole lot better, baby. And Bernadette Pree, thank you for the Pree's trees and the other herbal remedies that you sent. I appreciate it very much, sweetheart. And to all of you, have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Wash your hands. Stay the hell away from people. Be safe. And we'll be back here on Sunday. I love y'all. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.